I'll leave that there.
Check, 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 check number two. Check,
We're
check, check.
we're back.
Sound
We're
check.
back. Okay. I think we can get it.
Yeah,
We can start.
we can start.
Awesome. And I'll cut this out so we're talking.
So his name is James.
I'm James.
My name is.
This is Salah.
My name
If
is
you don't know
Salah.
who Salah is,
You don't know?
you don't know. You're about to find out. You're about to find out.
I think you know.
You should know. You should know.
Close
who
your
you-
eyes and think about it.
Yes, think about it. Think about it. But today I'm in Paris, and we just had Animation Week hosted by Blondie. Incredible event. This is my first time in Paris, and I ran into Salah. Salah is a big inspiration of when I first started dancing. This was many years ago, probably 13 years ago. I saw Salah performing at Battle of the Year. Years later, there was a contest called Breathe the Beat that Salah hosted. I won that contest and I got to meet Salah in person. I think that was how many years? 10 years ago, maybe?
About 10
About
years ago.
10 years ago.
Time fly.
Time flies. So now, 10 years later, I run into Salah again. And I want to first thank you for having the time to talk and to share your story. And I want to ask you is, where were you born? Where are you from?
So, like I say in the beginning, my name is Salah. I born in outside Paris called Saint-Denis. And my origin from my dad is Morocco and from my mom is Algeria. So I'm in North Africa. I born in France. So three flag, Morocco, Algeria, and France. So yeah, so far.
Wow.
And my age, should I say my age?
Sure. How old are you?
I'm about to have 45.
40.
Yeah, and I start dancing I really start dancing in 95. But before, my sister was kind of doing some step before, and I was just looking, and I was not interested of funk music. She really liked funk music, and me, I was amazed of soccer, football.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I was really into sports,
Wow.
so I was not interested at all. But then, because I love sports, I was doing so many different sports, and I jumped into roller skates.
Oh, wow.
And from roller skates outside, going to all the city, then people say, "Oh, there's people doing some session in Trocadero," and you have been in Trocadero, right? The Trocadero is the front of the Eiffel Tower.
Yes. Yes.
And that place is the huge place, historic place from all the people doing roller skate, BMX acrobacy, they play frisbee, and also back in the day, all people doing mime and some street show. There was in Trocadero long time ago. Like really, I hope we can find some people still alive doing slow motion. Facts know it because some people was doing crazy slow motion,
Really?
like
Before.
everybody.
Wow.
I think I'm talking about 83, 85,
Wow.
really long time ago.
Okay.
I was not dancing there. So
Right.
I just, when I start in 95, I saw some people. I saw one guy from Germany. He was doing a robotic show. He had the clothes you wear to do painting in an inside house. So he painted this in a silver.
Okay.
And he had a glass, and he had like kind of like flap top hair.
Yeah.
He was a German guy, blonde hair, and he was doing like kind of robot things. And his story was he's a soldier, so he do slow motion, and then he's fighting.
Wow.
Then we hear "Choo, choo," and he go "Choo, choo."
Wow.
I was so young. I was watching. I was like, "What is this?"
Uh-huh.
I was so shocked, but I didn't care. I was continue to do my roller skates.
Yes.
And from the roller skate, I saw some people doing roller skate dancing. From that, I saw some dancers. They was training, and they was using the reflection of the glass, the entry of a small theater called the small chariot. Big chariot is the big theater. That's where is the place of Trocadero,
Right.
and the small one is a small theater. They was using the glass has a reflection mirror,
Oh wow.
so they was
To
training,
practice.
yeah, to see themselves because back in the day they could not pay dance
Studios
studio.
and
It was difficult,
Mm.
and this crew was training for TV show. Can you believe they was training TV show, but they didn't have room.
Wow.
See back in the day how it was difficult.
Yes, yes.
From that, it was the crew of Walid, opposite crew.
Wally, the popper.
Yeah. So it was Walid, David, Barry, Scorpio, Ange, and Mohamed. But Mohamed didn't stay in France. He back to Morocco. So Barry told me, "Oh, when I tried to see them, I tried to copy them because I kind of like it."
How old were you?
17?
17.
Yeah, about what, I think 16 or 17.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 16, 17. It's 95.
Yeah.
And then from that, everything changed. When I saw them, everything changed. I saw some people dancing in roller skates. I start to, you always need someone. So it's a copy. Even you see someone doing a good roller skate, you will copy him.
Right.
But in dance, you say, "Oh, you bite." Back in the day, we didn't use the word bite or copy. It's like someone do, you try to copy, you try to do the same. Then in dance, I saw two guys was doing a New Jack Swing. MC Hammer dance.
Yes, yes.
And I saw they was so attract, and I saw all the girls, everybody into them.
Yes, yes.
I'm kind of like, I watch, I'm like, wow, what is what? And I start to be interested more in dance. That's how I really begin.
Wow.
From the roller skates, I saw this, and then some people bring me to a club,
Okay.
but it's a junior club. It's like you go in a club on daytime afternoon,
Okay.
and it's a club roller skate.
Oh, nice.
How you call it in USA?
A roller ring.
Yeah,
Like a roller ring.
That's
Yeah.
what roller ring, and it's really famous one called La Main Jaune, the yellow.
Okay.
And what is funny today, Just the Boo buy this place to create the new Just the Boo school coming soon.
The school now?
No, it's coming.
Oh.
They make construction.
And they bought it.
They buy
the roller place.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now it's no more. They make construction,
Right.
and now it's the twins and Bruce co-production
Wow.
together create new big school.
Wow.
Huge, because I know the place is huge.
Okay.
It's gonna be crazy.
Wow, the future is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but did you see how it's crazy? I start dancing in the street. I do roller skate there. Now, no more roller skate.
Yes.
But I start dancing at Just the Boo event.
Yes.
And then Just the Boo school, I start to be teacher.
Yes.
And now I heard they buy the place.
Yes.
They do new construction for. See
Yes.
how life is it?
Yes.
It's like it's still continue.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
How it's like a reaction, like an evolution. And
Yeah, but you never expect that.
No.
Like, how come it's the place where
first.
It's like where my dance born.
Yes.
Actually.
Yes.
It's amazing.
It's like it comes back full circle.
Yeah.
Wow. When did you get into? Was this when you got into popping, or how did you know about popping, the dance?
Actually, back in the day, who I watch, it was Barry and David Matter, and they was doing popping and they was doing locking, but we didn't have the term popping.
Okay.
Because back in the day we call it Smurf.
Smurf.
Yeah.
What's that? What's Smurf?
Smurf is the media, the media called Smurf because back in the day they put glove, and in mine we was doing ta-na, ta-na,
Yeah.
So they call it Smurf. And back in the day, French people had his own style, Smurf style. Then when some OGs, some people from USA came in Paris in 98, but they came also before. But then when they came, we start to know some words. Foundation, terminology, it was different. So we start to stop calling Smurf.
Mm.
No, this is popping, this is boogaloo, this is strutting, this is tut, this
Right.
is waving, this is liquid style, and liquid style is not coming from hip hop. Liquid style coming from
The
electronic
raves,
waves.
underground
They were
club,
taking
acid,
acid, and I was like,
LSD. Yeah,
it's
and this
crazy.
was in France, in Paris.
Yeah, there was this kind of
Liquid.
yeah.
Wow.
I don't know
If it came from
I know
USA or
in France so many electro
like the clubs
party,
the
yeah,
party.
so many wave things, so many back in the day.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So you started. It was Smurf. Then it started learning about popping. And
So actually, when
what
I
is yeah?
start dancing, I see this. I like everything I see, everything I saw. I like it.
Hmm.
I mean, everything I saw and I like it.
Mhm.
I try to copy because nobody said to me, inspiration, copy. You cannot copy. You may better to take inspiration, but before taking inspiration, you need to understand the process.
Mhm.
So the process is to copy. When you baby, who you copy?
Yeah, your parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your parents doesn't say no inspiration.
Don't copy. Right.
They don't say don't copy me. They say kids inspiration. No,
Right now.
copy.
Copy.
So you always have someone or a crew or a family or someone from the TV or a superstar who like Michael Jackson, James Bond,
Yeah.
Prince. There's always something make you start. From when you start, sometimes you don't start at the correct starts. So maybe you make mistake,
Right.
but we are human,
Right.
and you need to do mistake to understand the process.
Of course. Of course.
So from that, so many things change. I start to like wave. I start to like what is magic.
Magic.
Yeah. So when I see David, David when he was doing locking, he make me smile because he was very. His face was
Expression.
so much
Happy.
expression
Yeah.
and so much. Even when he breathed, he was doing like. See,
Wow.
his face was changing, and I went, I like this. Barry was more elegant and a little bit strong in pop, but he was kind of jumping,
Yes.
So he said, no, when I was trying to copy, he said, no, popping is not that, it's this. And he said, oh, look, it's like that. So start to watch, and every day I come, when they are here, I try to be behind, copy them,
Yeah.
and then life, I start to want to be professional.
You wanted to be a professional.
Yeah, when I saw Walid
Okay.
doing wave,
Okay.
I saw the things magic. When you have a light,
Yes.
like oh,
Yes. Yes.
that day when it came, he do like crazy wave. I saw things. His stomach was doing a wave. I'm like, what is that? I was like, inside, so strong.
Wow.
Something special.
Yes.
I think this you cannot explain.
No. It's so
You try to explain.
right. It's only you
Special. It
you
was
have to
special.
experience it.
It's like goosebump, cold and hot
Yeah.
inside.
Wow.
And I say, I know I want to do this. I know I'm going to be someone doing this. That's what I say to myself.
Wow.
From that,
You just,
everyday training.
Everyday training.
Every day. And then in the same time, when I start to learn kind of Smurf, we call it popping, but inside it was tut, it was waving, it was boogaloo legs direction, but we didn't call it boogaloo.
Wow.
We didn't have information.
Wow. Okay.
And back in the day, it was no internet, it was not Instagram, no application. So it was NTSC cassette tape.
The VHS tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some dancer had a very secret video. So I just heard, oh, I saw this. So because I heard, I listened, imagination. Oh, he's doing this like that, but I didn't see the video. So sometimes I go to some place, some friend, and he showed the video. And we saw Flap Top, we saw Demon Frost,
Wow.
we saw Rocks the Crew, Wiggles,
Right.
we saw Popping Pete and Taco, rest in peace.
Wow.
Ski Rabbit, rest in peace.
Wow.
Doing the movie,
The break-in, or
yeah, breaking with Taco and Pete.
Yes.
Shabadu, rest in peace. And then we saw other video with kind of electric boogaloo, but separate. Then after, everything was like more connect or clown.
Yeah.
This. Information came after,
Okay.
not in the beginning.
Right.
Some OGs, my OGs in France, had the information, but they
They
didn't.
didn't share. It
No.
wasn't accessible for everyone, or they didn't want to share, or
It's two. They didn't want to share, and not accessible. But I remember some they keep it, and some keep it. Was dancing in the club. We was thinking it was a new move.
oh, but they were watching.
That was taking from the tape. Then after we knew it, after I was like,
Caught you, caught you. Wow.
yeah. But it was a beautiful period of my life because when you don't have internet, you have to be in place. So you have to go every day in club, and every day different club.
Wow.
But I was too young,
Okay.
so I always go with an adult, and because he knows security people, he's
He let you.
sneaky. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes I had to wait, sometimes I could not go, so I stay alone outside. Then after, sometimes I go home, or sometimes I can. most of the time I could enter
Yes.
because my name people start to call my name. Oh, do you know this Salah, Salah, this guy?
Because of the club,
No,
Or-
because I was dancing
you
everywhere.
were just dancing everywhere.
Everywhere.
Wow.
Outside, subway, street show, clubbing.
Wow.
I think dance for me was my therapy to say so much things I could not say when I was younger. I could not talk, kind of shy. But the therapy was like, okay, spray with the movement, dance.
Wow. And then now you talk. You're not shy. I wouldn't say you're shy.
No, I think
Yeah.
is the maturity is there. It's the experience.
Right.
You start to grow.
Right.
You start to see people live, dying. It's start to make you think
Right.
about a lot of things.
Right.
Born, die. We know we're born one day, and we live one day.
Yes.
We have to know this.
Yes.
So in between, what are you doing in your life?
Right.
Sometimes you do good things. Sometimes you make mistake.
Right.
Sometimes you even don't know your mistake. Sometimes you say a joke, it's a mistake, but
Yes.
you didn't know you hurt that person, but you start to grow and it come back to you. Then you think about it.
Right.
But it's a workshop.
Right.
It's a life workshop.
Life is a workshop. It's
Life is a
always
workshop.
learning.
Yeah, life is a workshop.
So you're going to clubs. You're performing in the streets. When did you start battling? When did that happen? When you started battling?
Same.
Oh, you were battling too.
When I start dancing, this happened outside in the street. When we start to do a little show in the street, could have battle. Always ego. And back in the day, ego was so big. It was always a me against. And sometimes when we had people from foreigners from outside, I don't know why, always French versus USA. French versus USA. It was crazy.
So were people from USA coming to France and battling you, or were you going?
Not me, the OG of us.
Oh, I see.
I was there.
You were there.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
And then I start to also like b-boying.
Yes.
Because I start like almost everything in the same time. And now maybe your question is, but why did you like breaking, locking, popping? Why did you like to do everything?
Yes.
This is my mindset. I said to myself, wait, if I do popping, I have this power. If I do locking, I'm happy. If I do breaking, I'm powerful. So I was jumping because when I start to be no inspiration anymore, I could take something from locking, mix with the breaking.
Yes.
And something from popping, put something in breaking. And it was like kind of changing numbers. 1, 2, 3, okay, 1, 3, 3, 2, inverse, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
And 1, 2, 1, 3.
Yes.
And for doing this, then after I said, okay, another new style, African dance. And then another. And I knew every style is a different color. So I will have many color to paint what I like.
Wow.
That's my philosophy. I
Wow.
say you have a white page,
Yes.
it's you.
Yes.
You didn't start. Everything is here.
Yes.
So you can draw. You can have a pen, but it's no color.
Yes.
So you draw, you see,
Yes.
but it's no color.
Yes.
You are the only one see what you draw.
Mm.
To make people understand and see what you're doing,
Yes.
they need to see the color.
Yes.
Then you start to put allez, black color into white page. We see one things, but this is cold.
Mm-hmm.
Then you add colors, and the colors are the other style I like. That's how I start to like it. Even voguing, it was also in '96. I started to like voguing because I saw one guy in a club. I was amazed. His name is Gio, Gio, and wow, elegant,
Wow.
dressing crazy good, but he had a crazy line, and the way he looked really like a Willy Ninja
Oh.
from back in the day.
Wow.
So he was really elegant. He started to do bomb break. We didn't call it bomb break. We call it contortion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Contortion's been around for.
Contortion is the first
Yes.
word, and actually is the real word.
Yeah.
Bomb break came after.
Once flexing and
Yep.
New York. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I talk to the people create League of Bomb Break, actually, one of the leaders said to me, most of the younger generation start because of me. They saw me doing contortion.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, he say, oh, but bro, there's so many cats start dancing because of your video. I said, really?
Wow.
I was like, wow. I was surprised.
Yeah.
And you know, this one,
Yeah. Or you
and
do the one where
this one I was doing in stuff, but also we had other people in France doing this one. Régis Truchy was doing this,
Interesting.
and I was doing because people say to me he's doing, but I didn't saw it yet.
No.
It's funny. Régis Truchy was dancing in this way. People say to me he danced like he did this, he did that. So I hear and I imagine. So I try to
do it.
do it. And Regis and Walid know each other, so they was really also similar doing Smurf. And then after, you know, everybody good, you always go to the good people.
Right.
So inspiration. Oh, this guy, and also Junior Almeida.
Junior.
Junior Almeida. Junior Almeida was also one of the OG who was doing Smurf.
Okay.
He was very close to Claes, and Claes was doing micropulsion, vibration.
Oh wow!
Really,
it's like animation.
Yeah, animation, vibration, really strong one, but his energy was very unique. So we had kind of our OG people you call like Oakland and USA, you call the Electric Boogaloos,
Right.
Demon of Mine, like all these big names.
Yeah.
We had also in France
growing
our people.
Wow.
So we cannot forget our people.
Yes.
Because without them,
Yes.
we would not have all this information.
Right.
And so Junior get inspiration also from Courtemanche, Michel Courtemanche, the guy who do. I show you the video. Michel Courtemanche.
Yes. Yes.
So most of the entertainer dancer had that influence and inspiration from Michel Courtemanche because he was magic and you know pantomime, mime, fixed point, isolation.
Yes.
And then we had like also people doing slow motion. So actually Junior was doing all this kind of stuff, slow motion, vibration, popping, Smurf, locking, whacking, jazz.
Wow.
He also have the diploma. He's a teacher from jazz. He do I think he can do also African dance. He's versatile a lot, and even a martial art.
So many different elements taking from.
Yeah. And I think if you make interview to some OG, what is funny, most of the OG in parallel they do martial art.
Really?
You ask Flap Top, martial art.
Oh wow.
Ski Rabbits,
martial
art.
Right.
I think Wiggles too.
Yeah.
I think Demon Frost too.
Yeah.
Most of the people Junior did. Because why? Bruce Lee.
Oh, he influenced that.
See, back in the day, Bruce Lee dance was growing.
Interesting.
Because back in the day, 80, Bruce Lee.
Yeah, Bruce Lee was a
Jackie
star.
Chan, Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Also, we had Muhammad Ali, rest in peace, Allah yarhamu.
Wow.
And all this, it was an influence. We had sports legend, we had singer Michael Jackson,
Yes.
who was a big inspiration for most
Right.
of us.
Right.
But actually, I didn't start dancing. He was not my first inspiration.
Hmm.
It came after
Hmm.
when we met Papin Taco, rest in
Wow.
peace.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
When he came in France, it was game change.
Wow.
The magic came in France.
Wow.
Really,
Wow.
magic came in France.
Wow.
And you know, Papin Taco was the first guy when he saw the movie Matrix. He showed us this effect.
The move, when people lean back
Yeah.
and they go all like
No, you know
oh,
this effect when the
right,
guy
and then
shot
they die,
and he
right.
go like
right.
Taco showed us this move.
Really?
Yeah. This lean back, it's a old school culture from Ireland.
Really?
You know when the stick,
the limbo.
yeah, they go really
Yes,
low.
yes.
Yeah, that's from old school.
Yeah.
Very African, like really
okay.
old.
Okay.
And if you pay attention on all the year, all the period of new generation, medium, OG, everybody was doing this lean back.
Hmm.
Everybody.
Wow.
Ski Rabbit, rest in peace. Poppin' Pete,
Yeah.
Taco,
Everyone.
Flap Top, Damon,
Right.
Wiggles, it looked like this was kind of a ground move magic.
Yeah. It was like a power move. Like,
Yeah, magic.
Right.
Because going down slow motion
the-
without hands,
Yes.
it's always magic. Because people say, how come you do that?
Yes.
How can you go down
Yes.
and without your hand? I didn't create this, but when I start using that move, because of my way of flexibility, I did change it.
Yeah. With you, like
Yeah,
using
the
your-
way I was doing,
Yeah.
kind of, I bring it in another way.
Yes.
Because out of control Steen was doing this
Right. Steam. Right.
before Machad.
Yes.
We didn't know about Machad, about all these people. Out of control came in France,
Hmm.
and then Walid, Oposi, and most of the people. When we saw them, it was a new game change. They bring a new breathing.
Hmm.
The way they was doing locking,
Hmm.
you know, chain reaction, like this kind of locking, it was changing. This thing, this groove,
Hmm.
like because I think Damon Frost was the leader or teacher of Out of Control, if I don't say any mistake, because I know he teach a lot from them, and that's why when he did this, so I saw also some of OG us doing it. Then of course we saw it, we do it.
Yes.
But then after when I watch, I'm like, everybody doing in the front. Let's try. I'm flexible. Let's try back. And I say, okay, people go in front. I will go back.
Wow.
Then I say, okay, I think I can go side.
Yes.
So I try to do
Everywhere.
anywhere. Then I saw that footage from Damon Frost. He was already doing everywhere. He was
Right.
doing front, back, to the side, and a circle, like a stairs. He was doing click, 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 click.
Wow. Yes.
And then I say, okay, we think we create, we don't create. It's
Right.
always you bring back.
Right.
You know when you have an old glasses, very old, and you change it, you make it a new life.
Right.
How you call it? Customize.
Yes.
So
Custom.
I think this is my thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
My is it,
Perspective. Your philosophy. Your thoughts.
yeah,
Your
my thought and my perspective.
perspective. Yes.
I think in dance we all do this. We customize a move.
Right. Like the
Yeah.
when someone does it.
Yeah. So when we see something, we don't want this move die, so we take it and we do it again. So when you see a Fax doing this, of course Fax didn't create this.
Right.
It's Marcel Marceau.
Yes. The man. Yes.
But the way Fax doing it, it's Fax way.
Yes.
It's the same technique,
Yes.
but it's another word.
Yes.
So when you see back in the day, Ski Rabbit, rest in peace, was doing gara, gara, gara.
Right.
He was not doing this, or
Right.
he didn't do this. He
No.
did another way.
A different way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or if you see back in the day when he was doing the robot things,
Mm.
it was his way again.
Yes.
Even he was doing the pistol. Did you see the video?
Uh,
One leg, he go all the way down.
I think so. Okay.
He's with a team top.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I think a green one.
Okay.
And he go all the way down slow. So nobody create. It was already from a long time.
Yes.
So that's why we think we create. No,
No.
you
You
customize
customize it.
the move,
Yes.
but it already have been done before you're born.
Wow.
But sometimes you don't know.
You don't know.
So people can tell you
Yes.
and show you video.
Yes.
So then in 2024, if you just arrive and you do the move I was doing in 95,
Right.
you customize in 2024.
Yes.
Do you do exactly the same?
No.
But no, it
Oh,
could be.
You okay?
It could be exactly the same, but because of your body,
I see.
it will change.
Mm-hmm.
And also your face,
Yes.
you are another person.
Right.
So it's James,
Yes.
2024, doing the new Reban customize.
Right.
But it's still Reban name.
Right.
But we don't know. We call it limbo.
Right.
Like you say, how you call it? Like going back.
I don't even. I would look at it as like when the limbo, like people
Limbo, yeah.
trying to go under the pole.
Yeah.
They're playing limbo.
Lean back.
Leaning back. Yeah. You're
Lean
leaning
back, limbo
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
So it's like limbo culture.
Yeah. It's a power.
really.
I'll just real quick
Okay.
like that. And it should be fine. But like you were saying, the limbo culture, how it changes.
Yeah. So and then after when you start to be popular, of course, when people like you and you
Yes.
start to be popular, of course people want to do what you do
Yes.
because they like you.
Yes.
So what is funny is when I met first time I met Wiggles, I was so young, I was so amazed. I want to ask so many questions. Then after, it's crazy because I met Wiggles when I start to be professional, and Wiggles checked my hand and said, "Bro, you are a legend." I'm like, "What?" He said, "Yeah. When I was on tour in Just the Book, I see many Salah. That's mean you touch.
You've touched so many people.
So this is why, if you touch people, you're part of the culture because you make something doesn't die.
Mm.
And sometimes the dangerous things when you're famous, you can be cocky and you can be arrogant, even you didn't know. You know the things fame. If you don't have correct family to tell you, step down, stay on the floor, don't go too crazy. It can come back to you.
Right.
So I think that's why we do all mistake in life,
Right.
but we have to keep in mind all the beautiful things you have been changing. The inspiration. See,
Yeah.
what amazed me when we went to the event,
The animation.
animation event, so many people came and say, "Check my hand. Oh, finally I meet you. I just want to tell you, I start dancing because of you." But what is funny is they wait to meet me to tell me this. They don't say to me on social media or when they do the move, they don't say
Tag you or
my
say
inspiration was. It's fun. This is
What do you think about that?
but it's just something I just don't understand.
Do you feel that people should just message you now and just, or why are they waiting?
I think it's good if you respect someone, if you like that person, to try to connect, try to keep in touch, and have that discussion without dance. Have this discussion, then that discussion will be deep. That's why now we still connect.
Yeah.
Because from back in the day, otherwise I will not do the interview.
Right.
So it's not like you just do this with me and then after no connection, no keep in touch, no hello, nothing. I could die and you even don't know.
Right.
Then after you ask me, oh, can you do this for me or the interview? It doesn't work like this. First, friendship. And friendship, if you need my help, of course I will help you. That's for me my philosophy. Before asking, you need to know the person.
Right.
It's important. But we do mistake, we learn, and normally from what we learn, it's perfect because we become more friendly.
Yes. Yes.
That's why.
This life experience, human experience. I want to ask you, I would consider you a very creative mover. I would say you are very creative. Do you consider yourself creative?
I think there is a period of my life I didn't had attack.
Mm.
Nobody attacked me.
Mm.
So I was free.
Oh, okay.
So I was free to do whatever I want. When I start to do competition and I start to be critique,
Mm.
oh, this is not dancing, this is clowning, oh, this is not dancing, this is clowning. For 10 years, a lot of people was judging me doing this way.
Mm-hmm.
Today, they don't call it clown.
Mm-hmm.
They have a name on it.
Mm.
Entertaining, animation, and this and that. You lucky guys, because now they don't do this to you.
Mm.
Because now, specific name.
Mm.
So it's changing.
Mm.
Back in the day, you need to be strong because we had this.
Mm.
Sometimes you can get slapped or they aggress you. They
Right.
very hard. No diplomacy.
Mm.
And back in the day, I really had so much inspiration because Michel Courtemanche.
Mm.
But after he stopped, so my biggest inspiration stopped.
Mm.
So I had to find another inspiration. So you always need a direction. Like it's like the subway is closed. Okay, this line of subway closed, and before I was going in that station,
Mm-hmm.
so I need to find a subway, a new line
Mm-hmm.
to go to a new station.
Mm-hmm.
That's why after when a lot of time in popping scene, I was losing because I was not doing boogaloo,
Mm.
and because maybe I was not for them, I was not dancing,
Mm.
but I always had the audience with me.
Mm.
Kind of confusing. Audience boo the judge so many years, and it was crazy topic sometimes.
Mm.
Oh, Salah is like this, blah, blah, blah. And all the OG from back in the day, some of them was protect me.
Oh, wow.
And then after it started to have like some crazy argument between me and Electric Boogaloos, but it was crazy why
Wow.
people was doing this
Wow.
because I was versatile, but I was bringing something from back in the day.
Mm.
For so many OG was doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started to learn Boogaloo.
Mm.
But I didn't want to do exactly Boogaloo.
Right.
I want to learn and try to use that inspiration and be me.
Mm-hmm.
So I also like magic. I also like cartoons, fiction movie. That's why I was most of my year. I had a lot of creativity in between. I think 97, 2010,
Mm.
and then came a different mindset. And after came, it's more difficult to create because everything have been done.
Mm.
So you can have inspiration and you can create more if you meet new people,
New people.
new age, new generation.
Mm.
And sometimes I was not going with everybody because I get hurt.
Mm.
So I was like, I don't know if they're gonna use me. Oh,
Oh,
I don't know this. So
right.
I think I had a period of down. And after, comment people on YouTube, oh, he's doing the same thing, oh, he's doing the same. This freaked me out.
Mm.
This kind of word, oh, he's doing the same thing. What's that mean? He's doing the same thing. It's like they want you to change your passport.
Mm.
Why do you want me to change my passport?
Right.
Example, did Michael Jackson change his dance?
No?
No.
No.
And Michael was doing always the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But Michael stay Michael.
Yeah.
So why you want me to change?
Right.
Because this is what they want.
That's
It's not
it's about
I
them,
want. Yeah.
not about you. Yeah.
Yes, that's why today I give what I want.
Mm.
I don't do what you want.
Mm.
You like good, you don't like good,
Mm-hmm.
we move on. That's
Right.
it. If I want to put makeup, it's me. If I don't want to put makeup,
Yeah.
it's still me.
It's still you.
If today I put makeup and it shock everybody,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's just today. I just show to people what is the change. This is outside,
Mm-hmm.
but my inside doesn't change.
Right.
So, sometimes people judge the cover
Yes.
but without knowing the inside.
Yes.
It's like a book.
Yes.
You know the sentence.
Yes. They don't judge a book by its cover.
Exactly.
Yes. Wow.
And I think from that we need to be thankful for people are religious, what God give to us, or people say energy. But for me I say God, and I say I think everything God gave to me from the beginning, all the challenge, all the super hard time I had, it built me.
Mm.
My mental is strong,
Yes.
but I'm also weak.
Mm.
Sometimes you think I'm strong, but I I hide it. I put a filter,
Mm.
but inside I'm in pain
Mm.
because I see people call you brother, brother, but then after when you have injury or when you disappear in a battle, people don't see you. They don't try to find you.
Mm.
That hurts.
Right.
And this is from the new generation. Make sure you are with the wrong people around you.
You say you make sure you are
You are with the right people around
the
you.
right people around you.
Because some people they are not mentally so strong and they can kill themselves.
Yes.
Can you imagine if you have everything so quick, million followers, a lot
Right.
of money, a lot of job,
Yes.
and then everything stop? If you're not strong, or if you don't have family, or if you don't have
Yeah, support.
a support
Right.
community who help you to face that challenge. Some people they take medicine, they take drug, they take alcohol, they take acid, they kill themselves.
Right.
And this is sad.
Mm-hmm.
But this has happened.
Yeah, we I think we see it in a lot of stars, celebrities. A lot of people get fame very quickly and they don't know what to do with it.
And now today is most of the TikTok people.
Mm.
Young boy, young
Yeah.
girls have millions and have sponsor and have, like I heard one post, 100,000 euro.
Mm. Yeah.
Like a month they make 300,000.
Right.
Can you imagine 300,000 euro?
That's a lot of money, a lot of power or influence, a lot of wow.
But it's scary at the same time.
Yes.
Me, I don't want to be rich.
No.
I think I could be rich. There is a period of my life I could be because they proposed me some big job, but it was with alcohol, brand,
Mm-hmm.
or some things it's not my direction,
Right.
or like do a commercial for cigarette or do
Yes.
commercial for a drink, or
Right.
but why I will do this commercial and it's not my direction.
Right.
It doesn't make sense for me.
Right. Right.
So I don't feel good inside.
Right.
So this is why I have enough what I need for myself to help my family, to also help if I can help people who are really close to me. And sometimes some people you don't know they need help, you can help. But I never want to be rich. I want to be rich with the culture. I want to be rich with the arts, but not with the money because this is dangerous
Yes.
and it's a big responsibility.
Yes. Wow. Speaking of the culture of the popping culture now, animation, where do you find yourself in the culture? Are you kind of I take a step back, I'm more of viewing? Do you like to be in it? Where are you right now when it comes to the culture?
Today or during all my
Well,
life dancer?
well, I would think it's changed through your life. Or what would you say?
I will be honest, maybe it will shock everybody hearing this, but if you say to yourself, I'm a real hip hop dancer, like I'm a real man from the culture,
Right.
then I will say to you, do you speak hip hop? Do you dress hip hop?
Mm.
Do you live hip hop?
Mm.
See, because saying I'm hip hop, that's mean you have an attitude, you have a speaking, you have a dress.
Right.
Me, I'm not.
Mm.
The culture of hip hop was a therapy for me. The dance was a therapy for me to express myself when I could not speak. I think I figured out now what is the culture for me. And when I start to be famous doing that, what you asked me the question, which is the moment totally changed your life?
Yes.
When I win the first TV show, the French TV show called French Got Talent.
Yes.
Before French Got Talent, I already start 10 years ago because French Got Talent was 2006 and I start in 95. So it's 10 years.
Yes. Yeah.
And because I was already, people know my name, street show from the family, famous b-boy crew. then after begin of Vagabond start. From that, I already had a name, but the TV show changed the game because I touch everybody, not only dance culture.
Everyone.
People, family
Yeah.
people, and when I win because people vote for me. So it's not only Arab people or Muslim people or black people or
Right.
my community. It was everybody vote for me. All French people vote for me. So when I win, when they say my name, I cry and I could not move.
Wow.
And when I win, why I cry? Because I say, finally. I say to myself, finally, they accept me, but not the community. Everybody accept who I am because I proposed my dance, and in the final, I had a strategy. First round, I little did the glooby, the voice,
Yeah.
I just little. And in the beginning, the judge said, "Oh, kind of said the introduction was amazing. We want to see more." But I say, "Yes, I know.
You know.
It's just little.
Yes.
I will."
Yes.
Then I went to the final, and my strategy was first round, little bit groovy, semi-final, no groovy, dance
Ah.
and different dance.
Okay.
So locking, breaking, little bit of popping,
Okay.
and then final, I create a show.
Wow.
So I was opening the door, I was doing groovy show,
Yeah.
and that blow everybody because they never saw someone had a funny voice and speak. We know people do that funny voice, but don't speak. Just do, that's clowning. That's famous.
Yes.
But talking, never.
Interesting.
No one do this.
Wow.
Yeah, I already checked.
Wow.
Yeah. And from that day, game changed for me. 2006, when I win French Got Talent, I also win all my battle.
Really?
All the battle I entry.
Wow.
Just the Boo, IBE, I think UK. What else? This how I think how this was one.
Is this before Battle of the Year when you did your show?
No,
This
same.
same.
Yeah,
Because
Battle of
that's okay.
I think I don't remember if I did before or after,
Okay.
but also Battle of the Year.
Battle of the Year.
No, I think Battle of the Year before
Oh wow.
because I didn't do the door.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
didn't do the door. Yeah, I remember I didn't do the door. Because if I was doing Incredible Talent, I will use the door
You do the door.
for Boti.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Boti, Amigo,
No, they
bring
picked
me
you up and yeah.
play with me,
Yeah.
and he start to do this.
Yes.
And that's the inspiration from Courte Manche when he go, wow, there's some people right there. You know,
Yes,
it was
yes.
like changing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's incredible to hear you as you're sharing your story and how you've developed and how you've grown not only as a dancer but just as a human, as a person. Do you have a movement that's your favorite? Something that you've created that's your favorite, like a signature or
I think I have many.
many?
I have many signature, and why I don't have only one because when I start to be professional, I was thinking I should be like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson have different signature. The talk,
Right.
uh, the way he speak, the way he sing, the way he rap, the way he beatbox. Or actually, I forget to say before dancing, I was doing beatbox.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
because of Police Academy, Academy Police.
Uh-huh.
It's a movie
Okay.
of it's an academy police, academy cops,
Okay.
where they audition many different cops from different hood to be cops.
Okay.
And so you have so many character,
Okay.
and you have one guy doing a beatbox,
Really?
sound. He go like, so funny.
Wow. I
Yeah,
can see this film.
this guy was the first guy before Razel from Wu Tang.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
because after Police Academy, the other big inspiration was Razel when we hear, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
That's from that period after the beatbox get more big.
Uh-huh.
So because I like to do sound, voice, all this, also using my move when I dance, I like to breathe. Like this is why I breathe the beats,
Breathe the beat, yeah.
and also this is why I explain when you do sound, you feel the move. When you do, you feel the stop. Or if you go, see, if you go like transformer,
Right,
you go,
right.
so you go bam 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 bam. You don't do this
No.
because you feel it.
Right,
Or if you
right.
go,
Yeah, it's like slimy and
you feel like
gooey.
alien, you
Yes,
know.
yes.
So that's why I always like kind of Lord of the Lord of the Moor,
Okay.
like the Rings movie.
Okay.
You know, Gollum.
The in the with the witch with the
Yeah,
hair.
with the
The
rings.
ring, yeah, when
Yeah.
she comes out the TV.
No, no,
The oh
no,
no, that one.
not the ring.
Oh,
That's
Lord
the,
of the Rings?
yeah,
Oh, Gollum. Gollum.
yeah, yeah.
I
Gollum,
just
Gollum.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So when I hear Gollum, when you hear this creepy, I try to do the same voice.
Yeah. Yes.
But Gollum, he's a kind of monster. But before Gollum has his life,
Mm-hmm.
he was a human
Oh,
before,
right.
and
When
that's
the
the
ring
ring
corrupted
make
him.
him older
Right.
because it consumed him.
Right. Right.
So that's a kind of a new concept. How you can dance and be consumed by bad energy or a style. Imagine you do a style, and when you dance, you say to yourself, that style consume me. They suck
Takes.
your
Yeah.
energy.
Yes.
And you go like, you dance, bam, boom, bam, boom.